again. I'm late again. Oh man. If you hear the baby crying, she is a little upset. I told Faith that I could, cancel the live because, baby girl's crying. But she said not to. So if it gets to be too much, I will stop the live. But I'm going to say hi to some folks. There's our new member, Rocks and Raccoons with Auntie Jan. Hello, hello. There's Brother Troy Sutton right there. That was earlier. That was at 4:02. There's Dink and Tank. Hello, Dink and Tank. Lynn, the Farm Okie. Hello, hello. And yes, I was late. I was very late. There is Kim. Hi, Kim. Hello, hello. There's Rhonda Dotson. There's Joe Fix It For You. There's Nanny Tam. Derek is not late, y'all. He is not feeling well. He sent me an email and he had to call in for work today, so he is not feeling well. So if you could say some prayers for Derek so that he can get to feeling better, I would appreciate it. I did send him the link, but like I said, he's not going to be able to make it today for this live because he's not feeling well. Let's see. Scotty. Hello, Scotty. How did I get here? So it has been a day. Like, I was late this morning. Like, I was late for my live this morning, but it went great. It went great, y'all. And then I took my mother-in-law to Walmart, and then I had to go get Christopher from school, and was taking care of some stuff, and was chatting with the kids, and I looked down and I was like, I have a minute. And I had to set up the computer and everything. So sorry that I was late. We were blessed today by someone in the community because I did talk about how my grandmother was inside the hospital. And families shouldn't visit people. It shouldn't take somebody to pass away for family to get together. And she is my last living, grandparent. And it's going to take some funds to get to her in Frisco, Texas. Right now, she's in Frisco, Texas. I got to get with my mom and Chris and see when we can take off to go see her. And it's about 4 hours away if she is still in the hospital when we head that way. Otherwise it's like 5 hours or something like that to get to her home. Congrats on your new place, Scotty. Absolutely. Congratulations, Scotty. So someone in the community has blessed us with a little bit of funds to go towards that trip. And we appreciate that so much. I did tell this person, you don't have to. But I really want to go see my grandma and my aunt and my uncles because, like I said, she's my last living grandma. So, congratulations, Scotty and Karen. Yes. Christopher, now I see what happens when you sat here, when your bed was right here. Mm-hmm. Something that may have bothered you, and I didn't realize it until just now, because we have a I know what you're talking about. I know. Mm-hmm. Do you see that little light going there?
We have a disco ball hanging from the inside porch like roof of the porch, bottom side, and the sunlight hits it just directly, so it bounces off and hits you in the eyes when you're sitting like right there along this wall.
And it just happened. And I'm looking right there and I'm like, that disco ball is about to come down because that is not.
So that hit me in my face when I had my TV set up like how it is now and playing my games. It hit me in the eye.
Yeah. So keep your prayers out for my grandma. I would really appreciate it. I am gonna paste this link. Usually I don't do this on Wednesdays because me and Derek are live, but I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody come up if they want to come up. I know there's other people live right now. Wednesdays are really, really busy with people who are live. It's me and Derek, and then 3 Mississippi, and then it's Hardneck Farms at 7 o'clock, and DD5 at 7 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock is MT Homestead, Terry and Mike. And then also at 8 o'clock is Jeff at Roll 2 IC. And then 9 o'clock is Brian with the Vineyard Farmhouse. And then 10 o'clock is Peter at Old Man King Homestead. So there's the lineup for today. So if y'all want to watch more lives today, those are the ones that you should watch. Not that you shouldn't watch anybody else. It's just those are the ones that I know of out of the community, I guess. There may be more. Don't get me on that, okay? Rhonda Dotson said, praying for your grandma, Amy. Thank you so much. There's James. Hello, James. Let's see. Did I miss somebody? Nope. Nobody? Okay. So, I appreciate y'all being here. So, if I seem a little off, it's because so much is going on. And then I know Chris's uncle needs him on Saturday to do a little security work. But, with my grandma and stuff, I'm not sure. Like, we got to rearrange some stuff. So I just want to go see her. I want to go see my aunt and my uncle. I want to take my mama to go see, because my mom, that's her mother-in-law. And I was like, I know that super chats, if people send super chats, we're not going to get those for another month. And my grandma's 91, y'all. And she lives in Texas. I'm in Oklahoma. So to travel that far, you don't set aside funds for, you should. We haven't. For we got to stop and we got to, take off and do this. We don't have those funds right now. So I was like, I know that super chats are, they usually take a month. But we have other ways of sending funds to Leonard Mountain Homestead. And that's Cash App, Venmo, there's Chime, and what was the other one? PayPal. So we have other ways that we can receive funds and stuff like that. And don't feel obligated to do it. But like I told this other person that blessed us with a little bit of funds, I can't block somebody's blessings. I can't. Because then the Lord would come after me for blocking people's blessings. You just can't do that. But I may seem off because of that, just because I got so much going on in here, y'all. So thank you so much, James. Thank you for praying for my grandma. And like I said, I have to get with my mom and see when she's free, when she's off, because obviously Chris can't just take off of work, because then that would put us behind on other stuff. So I just have a lot of stuff going on. So Um, I do know, that she is now alert. What's causing the circle reflection behind you, Amy? It's mesmerizing. Okay.
Want me to explain it again?
Christopher can explain the little lights that's happening every so often behind. Go ahead, go for it, because then it would take it off of that. Because see, listen, I don't have a curtain on our front door, because there's nobody out here to have to put a curtain up on my front door. So when I put that item up there, I wasn't thinking, and the light hits from that side, the sun, and it just reflects off of that. So Christopher's going to show you what was.
So this little pretty thing right here.
Right there. That's it. Porch. Oh man, there is Charles Bushcraft Cooks. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in.
So dirty.
Yeah. Rusted. So there you go. That's my party ball, y'all. And right, it does have lights. Like it has different color. Or is it up there? Is it? Where's the colored lights? Because I know there's colored lights that happens.
I think they're like on the inside. No, I'm not sure.
I can't remember. A disco ball. Yes, it's a disco ball. It may be on the plug-in because there's lights. There's different color lights, and it does the. Yeah, it does when it spins.
We'll leave that right there.
It shows the yeah, Bushcrafty Cooks. That's Charles. Yes, that's Charles. And I tell you what, if this fly does not stay out of here,
it's gonna land on your eyebrow and you go swat.
Yes, they are a different breed of flies, y'all. They're a different breed of flies because, oh man, that's not a. Oh, there's Ed, Whistle Stop Homestead. Hello, Ed. What's up? What's up? Oh, did I get it?
Oh, I don't know.
That wasn't a fly. That was a little wasp-looking thing. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Poor Christopher had to deal with it all this time, and no one cared. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. But I didn't realize how crazy that was until it started hitting me in my eye, and I was like, wait a minute. Everyone I knew had one in high school. 73-ish. Hey, you Colonel Ed Sanders. Oh, that is your new nickname, Ed. But I liked it. It's a little bitty one. My parents growing up, they had the big one with the disco ball. Now we know what Amy does when no one is looking. Dance. I'm leaving. You guys are mean to me. You're not leaving, Ed. You're not leaving. How many times have y'all picked on me for being short? Oh, which brings me a story to tell you guys. Okay.
Sidetrack.
Squirrel. Actually, it has to do with me being short. Okay, so we're in Walmart, and I'm usually the person. There's Robert. There's Robert. Hi, Robert. Welcome in. So I'm usually the person who is asking people to get things off the shelf if I can't reach it because I'm short. I'm 5'1", y'all. Well, I am Hope, a short story. It is a short story. So this little lady stops me and says, "Can you help me, please?" And I'm like, "Sure. What can I help you with?" She was like, "I can't reach this little outfit that I want to get up here. Can you reach it?" And I was like, "Well, I most certainly can try." And she was like, "You're not much taller than me, but um, we'll see if you can get it. And I was like, okay. Um, and I got it, y'all. And I immediately called Chris and I said, listen, um, I just felt tall just now. And he was like, oh, yeah. And so I told him, and he was like, well, isn't that something? Um,
Just move it.
Drop says, LOL, I know right. Every time I go to Walmart, I get asked to be a forklift. Hi, Drops. Amy, I'm 5'1" as well. That's awesome, Kipsy. So you should know she's wearing those thick sole shoes to be 5'1". No, I'm not. Um, get a short lady for getting things on the bottom shelf. Karen is 5 foot. See, so y'all should know. So, but she was a little shorter than me, and I was like, man, I feel, great. You know, Dynamite comes in small packages. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Um, but I felt great because I was like, I'm calling Chris about this because he's usually the one that gets stuff off the shelf if I can't reach it. Y'all, I reached it. I ain't even have to tippy toe. Do you get that? Like, do you know how exciting that is? Um, she ain't scared. And she was wearing 2 pairs of wool socks. Oh my goodness, here we go. 6'2" with 3 foot monkey arms. I'm great at getting stuff off the top shelf. LOL. Maybe that's what it is. I got long arms, maybe. Um, but y'all, I felt tall today, so that's my story for today. I got asked to take something off um the top shelf for a lady today, and I felt tall. So there you go. I'm tall, but happy to help people. There you go. Same here, shrinking. Often grab a tall person, ask as nice as I can if they can reach it for me. Oh, my arms are 3 foot long. Not kidding. Oh my goodness. Oh man. But I miss my buddy Derek. If y'all missed it, Derek isn't feeling well, so he's not going live with me today. So if y'all can pray for him, so he can get to feeling better, because he said he called in sick today and he wasn't gonna make it, and so let's make sure. Yeah, sure it was an old lady and not a toddler. Oh my goodness. That's what Chris said. What the heck? He was like, was it a little kid? And I was like, no. She was a little old lady. It was so cute. But I got to help somebody and I felt so great. And then she gave me a hug, y'all. Um, that was sweet. So, and she told me to have a good day, and I told her the same. And so I made a stranger's day. She made my day without even knowing it, and I felt great. There is David Glunt in Delaware. Hi, David. Praying for Derek to get well soon. I appreciate those prayers, and I'm pretty sure he appreciates those as well. Um, y'all, listen. I have been doing those shorts, and it is becoming a big hit. And I appreciate those who are watching those shorts. It's with the little filter with the glasses and stuff, and I'm gonna continue those as long as you know, YouTube lets me. Um, but get that fly exactly. Look, like I've got a fly swatter right here. I'm serious business tonight, y'all. Um, but you know, YouTube likes to play their little games of you know, they get you excited about watch hours and everything. And I've been ahead for quite some time, and now they're telling me that I am 400 and no, I'm 44.8 below what I usually get on my watch hours. And then on my subscribers, I'm down like 17. And I'm like, okay, well, um, don't really care much about growing really fast, because we all know that when people start subscribing really quickly, um, YouTube likes to take some away because they think they're bots. But my watch hours are 44.8 low. Let's see. I about died today watching. Did I rent a trailer? Oh my, yes. Like, I didn't know. So when I do that, when I do a little rant, I'm like, what do I need to put as the title of what I'm doing? And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to say, did I rent a trailer? Because y'all, literally, if it has not happened to you, um, be grateful, because I'm sitting there cruising and I look back in my rearview mirror and I'm going the speed limit. And there's somebody like a trailer. I'm like, did I just rent a trailer? Like, do you follow Jesus this close? Because you're tailgating me, like you're on my tail. Get off. Like, I don't need you back there, you know? And it just happens. Like, I don't understand people. Um why are you waiting? My friend is a little
I'm
person,
waiting
not
because you're
quite
still on your conversation.
4 foot. She carries a stool with her everywhere she goes. Now, I have to use a stool to get into Chris's truck. He literally has a step stool, a two-step stool in the back of his truck just for the purpose of me getting in and out of his truck. Um, yes, the chickmunk shorts. Do you follow Jesus that close? Yes. Amy giving us Gen Xers flashbacks. Palmetto Trooper. Hello, Palmetto Paratrooper. You need chopsticks to catch fly like Mr. Miyagi did in Karate Kid, right? Um, Amy, those shorts are adorable. Thank you. Thank you so much. If I'm in the car alone, I will brake check. Oh, I'm telling you. You have to have a stool just to get into your car or cook dinner. Come on now, tell the truth. No, it's just for Chris's car or truck. Because everybody knows what the beast looks like. The beast is very tall. I can't just lift my leg and get in there. It's a struggle if I do. But yeah, I just started this channel this month, and yesterday I was over 700 subs, but today they took 75. Oh my goodness. Now, see, I do know that when people sub, it sticks there for a little bit, and then they take it back, and then after a few days, they return. So I'm hoping that's what it is, because I do know that, Charles, you sent a few people last night to Leonard Mountain Homestead, and they said they subbed, and we were over. We finally got 2319. That was hilarious. I absolutely think that's hilarious. And then we got up to like 2320 or something like that, and now we're down to 2319 again. So yeah, growing too fast. Exactly. Um, equality, equally as annoying as those people that break into every curve, even when they're already going 20 miles below the speed limit. Yes, I get that. Yes, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, um, there's stuff that gets on my nerves too. But there's, what do you call those? Like pet peeves? Yes, pet peeves. And that is riding my tail. Like, don't do that. Um, there's no reason for it. You're not going to make me go any faster. Um, and then especially when there's somebody in front of me and they move over just a little bit to see if why I'm going slow or whatever. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, be patient, people. Be patient. It's like I wasn't tailgating you until you started nosegating me. LOL. I think YouTube did a purge today. YouTube has got some crazy stuff going on, right? My fish peppers come today. I'm going to see how those turn out. Ooh.
Did you read this?
Which one? We had a 12-inch lift on our Chevy Blazer with 44 on her. Miles put a rope hanging down with the chain welded across the bottom of the door for a step. I could get in without it, but it was a stretch. Oh my goodness. And see, everybody knows I got little bitty legs, and everybody's seen the beast. There's no way I'm lifting my leg to get up into his truck. So he took that step stool, and now he carries that with him. So, yeah. Um, Stuff new on the homestead. Let's see. Let's change the subject again. Stuff happening on the homestead. We have to go back there, and I told Chris, we have to go back there and we have to put those pallets back up for the goaty goats, because if you own goats, you know they are very destructive. Danny Boy has knocked off one of the pallets that Chris put up to make a structure. And so we got to get back there and pick up those and put them back up. Let's see. I don't know how many times I bruised my shins. Oh, oof. I bet. That reminded me of my cousin. She cannot drive. If she sees an oncoming car on a 2-lane road, she pulls over till they get past. I followed her home. She stopped at least 10 times. Oh my. Wow. Oh, wow. I got to tilt my head when I step in, not step up into my Chevy pickup. LOL. Oh no. What does Mr. Amy's truck look like? Christopher, you want to go take a picture right quick? Because Dad usually has his pictures of his truck, and he's not here right now. Ford F-350. So I know this is an
old one.
Okay, this is an old one.
But still, it's about the same.
But it's that. That's what he has. That's his. It's a Ford F-350 turbo.
It's a 1-ton diesel.
Yeah, it's a diesel, 1 ton. And he is very proud of that truck. He is very proud of that truck. There's Julie Cook. Hello. Mine is tailgates or pick a speed, for goodness sakes, 45, 65, 40, 50. About to pass 65. That and the ones that pull out in front of you, then poke. Yes, that is mine too. I have a lot of pet peeves. And yes, when people can't maintain a speed, that gets really irritating. Or they're going 10 under the speed limit, and then when it's finally getting to where it changes to a lower speed, then they start speeding up, and it's like, wait, no, you can't speed up now. Like, you're supposed to be slowing down. You're doing good, sir.
Hello, Ace.
Hello, Ace. Hi, welcome in. I have bruised the side of my knee on the steering wheel countless times because I'm 6'2" and my wife is 5'2". What's funnier is when the semi is crossed over the yellow lines, I pull over too. Now, let me tell you, I cannot drive next to a semi. That's one thing I cannot do. I do not like driving next to an 18-wheeler. Thank you. He likes it. Nobody knows how to maintain their speed going uphill. Woo! Don't you know I am very good about going up that hill, that major hill that we have over here. Why do you slow down before a hill? You don't. You just go. Get done with it. Now that's scary drops. 18 wheelers scare me. Yes, 18 wheelers scare me too. Gotta give them RPMs up before you hit the hill. Exactly. And people don't do that. They slow down. It's like, what are you slowing down for? You're about to hit the hill. Go. Get your momentum up. Oh wow, you get your exercise. My poor husband is the same. Poor guys. Let's see. That's the sign of an inexperienced driver. Um, there's Dink and Tank. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Derek is not live with me today, y'all. He is not feeling well. So it's just me today on Wednesday, and we want Derek to feel better. So I totally understand why he didn't go live with me today. He's not feeling well, and I'm not going to ask him to come up and when he's not feeling well. Um, I would think he would do the same with me if I didn't feel good. He would not say, "Okay, well, get angry." You know, I ain't skirt of nothing since my mama died. Oh, Julie. Um, yeah. So, whew. Yes, prayers for Derek to get to feeling better. And y'all, I think I'm gonna take some Tylenol and some ibuprofen. My head is kind of hurting. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with, and I did get to talk to Brother Troy today. That was awesome. He got to say hi to Christopher. You should have let us come up to give you a hard time. Ed, I shared the link.
You didn't pin it though.
Oh shoot, I didn't pin it.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Doop. Okay. You gotta make sure my phone is down before you.
No, you have it on full blast.
Okay. Ed, you do that in chat. Exactly.
But it's better to do it when you can see me. But listen here, short stuff. About these truck drivers. Remember what I do for a living?
Yes.
Not all trucks can go up a hill at a certain speed.
Well, I'm not talking about like truck drive, like the trucks. I'm talking about like regular cars, like
Oh, cars are ridiculous.
the regular car that I have. Just I don't know how truck drivers do it, but I'm just saying like a regular car like we drive, not trucks. LOL, sedans. Exactly. They start slowing down at the bottom of a hill, and it's like, why are you slowing down? Like, speed up.
Well, see, like
Get
for
your
me,
momentum, because once you're in the middle of that hill, you start losing momentum, and you don't want to do that at a slow pace. People.
It's pinned.
right? See, like with me, my truck's governed at 65 because I carry live chickens. So I'm doing 65. I hit a hill. I drop all the way down to like 52 because of the weight and everything. And people get so irritated. It's like, what do you want me to do? There's nothing I can do. And then they pass you, which I watched one yesterday. It was funny. I was coming back right into town, decided to go around me in the median, or how it has the double highway and then double lines. So you could, like, if you broke down and you were on the left side, you get in the middle of the road and still be safe. One passed me, and it was funnier than hell because there was a cop on my right side that was right at the front of my truck. So when he saw that, he pulled right in behind him and pulled him over. That was hilarious. But
hi, William.
I've had the sheriff's department pass me on a country road where barely two trucks or vehicles could pass each other because I wasn't going fast enough for him.
rock back and forth in your seat to get up the hill faster. Palmetto, that's
Yeah,
funny.
it's like go, go, go.
We slow down and gear down going downhill, so if we lose our air brakes, we don't have to get out. We don't have to get out of control,
Yep.
especially if we're hauling a heavy load. William, there's Marissa. She's on the Facebook side. Hi, Marissa.
Why don't you come to
Hi,
the YouTube
Marissa.
side?
Um, but yeah, there's several stuff that people do. It's like today. Um, we were on our way home, and this big lifted truck with lights and going on in its wheels. I don't understand that. Whatever. Anyways, pulls out from the QT and goes almost like into the turning lane where somebody's already there. Okay. And his butt of his truck is still sitting in my lane. So I have to slow down. Okay. Well, then the cars on the opposite side leave a hole to where the lady that is inside the turning lane can turn. This idiot thinks that they're saving him a spot, and they both try to go. He's like this person can turn and he can easily go this way. He goes in front of that person. And I'm like, can people not drive?
No.
Like,
Hi, Wendy. I
what is
agree with
going on?
I agree with what Drop said. I've hauled steel coils. Those are the most dangerous thing to put on a flatbed because if they roll forward, you're dead. Plain and simple. If you try to jackknife, you're not going to just come to a stop. You're going to actually roll over. And then when
Yeah.
those things bust, they will take out everything, anything near it.
There's Wendy at Hardneck Farms. Hello, Wendy. She said, I'll leave this on. Got home a bit ago. Okay. A drop said, I hauled steel coals on a flatbed for 5 years. You don't jackknife in those, you roll. Oof.
Exactly. Exactly.
See, I can't. Okay, see, I'm the person who I can't drive by, the big trucks, and I can't be behind them if they've got big loads of round
Right.
stuff or if they have wood or whatever. I cannot be behind those and I can't be beside them. I've seen Final Destination way too many times.
You need to be 7 or 8 seconds away from the vehicle in front of you, anyways,
Yes.
because if something like that happens, at least you have that 8 seconds to react. I mean, I've
Yep.
done this for 17 years and I've been all over the United States just like Drops. And all I want people to do is when you pass me, get at least 2 car lengths ahead of me. Don't take off my bumper. You know, if I can't see your taillights when you get in front of me, there's something wrong. Because
Let's see. I appreciate our trucker. I personally wouldn't drive a semi today. Crazy drivers, especially those swooping squats, hitting their brakes in front of big rigs. Oh, I know. I've watched too many crazy driver videos on YouTube. Yes. Even on Facebook, you see those. And if you have a Facebook, you see those all the time with all those crashes and the big semis and people just brake checking them. It's like they don't stop on a dime, people. They keep going, especially if they're loaded.
it takes, especially on wet pavement, it takes over 3 football field lengths to stop if you're loaded.
Yep.
Even if you're empty, it still takes a football field length to stop. We cannot stop on a dime at all. You're right.
And see, that kind of scares me too because Moses is a truck driver. He's on the road. He travels everywhere. Um, from Mississippi to Georgia to he's everywhere. And that scares me because I've seen it's more and more happening more and more lately, and it may it may be happening all the time, but you see it now more often because people have camcorders. I say camcorders. They have cell phones and stuff. You know.
We had cameras in the trucks. The company that I worked for put cameras for out facing, but because I owned the truck, I had 12 cameras all the way around my truck. I mean, I could see the ground, I could see you coming up beside me, I could see the load behind me at all times. I had a big monitor, it was about that big, up on my dashboard. It looked like a TV. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know where he does his deliveries, but um yeah, Mississippi is one of the places he has drops at. So there are a bunch of truck drivers anywhere anymore. It can be nutballs out there. Yes,
you're
dash
right.
cams are your friend. I have a dash cam inside my car, um, only because when I had my Armada, and if I had my dash cam, the dash cam would have been my best friend. But I didn't have my dash cam at the time, and now I do, and I'm telling you, it would pick up some crazy crashes and crazy drivers all the time. So, um,
I
what
had
is
a I had a guy try to pass me on the shoulder, another 18 wheeler. And that's another hilarious. It was in camp going into Kansas City. I'm 240 foot long, 14 foot wide, 10 foot tall, and he decided he wanted to pass me by coming down the shoulder. And he ran into the back of a state trooper because
uh
we're going into a curve, so he couldn't see it and he couldn't stop. I about died. Exactly.
yeah, I-40 is 10 trucks to every one car, nonstop. Thank goodness for backup or back roads. Oh yes,
See,
absolutely.
I enjoyed for 16 years of being over the road. I mean, how many jobs do you get that you can travel, see every state in the United States, and get paid for it? But now the regulations, the way they keep changing them, I don't think I'd ever go back over the road.
There are two sides to a semi truck: the passing side and the suicide. Ooh,
And the
yep, seen it all.
and the suicide's the right side.
I've driven every state as well. That's cool, drops. Um, so in your lifetime, you have been all kinds of things. Um, and that's pretty neat. Um, like you've done it all. That's pretty cool. Um, one more butt bites the dust, and another one gone. Hey, 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 another one. Julie Cook. I
She
have been to 35 states. I have been to. Oh, look at the baby.
she's been in all 48 states 3 times. I got a headset on,
Not you, Janko. Wasn't calling you. Don't be jealous.
but she's been in more states than half the people I know.
Aw. Not a day
Huh.
goes by where the news reports semi overturned on I-40. It's a constant. Oh, sometimes I don't like to watch the news because that happens. Like um there's an accident or a shooting or something has happened, and it's like, ugh, crazy.
I wish they'd, and I agree with drops right there. I've made more money in a half a year being over the road than working where I work now.
Wow.
Alaska was freaky. Alaska's hard to drive in, especially when it's winter time. And trying to get into Canada with an 18-wheeler, flatbedding, you might as well just give them all your kids and your future grandkids to get through there.
Wow.
It took me 6 hours to cross the border.
What?
And I had tractors, John Deere tractors on the truck. And they're like, well, what are you carrying? I turned on them. I'm like, are you serious? You can't see those big green tractors? Well, we need you to tell us what they are. Oh my God.
Living in Alaska is like living on Mars. You got
I,
your
I had
collar.
I had a friend of mine refuse to go to Alaska with our company because he was good at it. But every time he went up there, his truck would burn down. He lost 2 trucks that way during the wintertime. He's like, never again.
Wow. Her nephew drives a dump truck. She has a link to his wreck on her community page from the interstate camera. He walked away. Nice. See, that's a good thing. When you see something like that and they walk away from it, somebody was really looking after that person.
I seen one in Florida. The guy was driving like a freaking lunatic. He had a bulldozer on the or an excavator on the back of his truck, and it was a solo drive or it wasn't over the road driver. He had the small cabs. He went off. I watched him go off the road, go down an embankment, take out a bunch of trees, and the cab of the truck separated from the frame, and he's still sitting in his seat. Not one scratch was on him.
That's a blessing.
Mm-hmm. But
Um,
he got fired.
in
He
the
got
live chat, some woman said her husband rather go to the electric chair than drive through Atlanta, Georgia again.
There's nothing wrong with driving through Atlanta. That is so easy. You could take the bypass or go straight through downtown, which 18-wheeler's not supposed to go straight through downtown, but I do.
But wait, there's a part that I heard that you don't want to drive. Was it Georgia? Was it in Atlanta? I can't remember. There's a city out there that people are just like, you don't even want to stop at the stop sign because you'll get robbed sitting at the stop sign.
That sounds like New York City.
I've seen too many dump trucks slip on the ramps in North Carolina. Oof. I once fell asleep doing 65 miles per hour and woke up doing 45 and never left my lane. Whoa.
You got lucky there.
You would never believe he was alive. He flipped 5 times. He was speeding. So stupid. God has a plan for him, obviously. Wow.
Good thing it's a good thing he's alive.
Wow.
I remember coming through Alabama. It was Georgia coming up the turnpike.
Memphis.
And I was in the left lane. Don't know why I was in the left lane, but it was nighttime. It was like 2 a.m. Something, I don't know what it came over me and said, get out of the lane. And I couldn't figure it out. So I moved over to the right lane. About that time, here come a car in the left lane going the opposite direction at 90 miles an hour. And I was just like, whoa. If I would have hit that head on, I don't know. That would have probably ended my career right there.
He said Memphis is a place where the highway turns into a 4-lane road and you suddenly end up at a stoplight in the ghetto. Oh.
I know what he's talking about.
Stop cars on the interstate in Atlanta at night sucks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a bad day, Ed. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been very bad. I'm glad you moved over. Well, today is day 3 of having no bread and no soda pop. Day 3, no soda, no bread. Y'all, this is hard. Like, it is really hard because Faith wanted sloppy joes today. And
Ooh.
instead of regular sloppy joe, like in a hamburger bread, she wanted to use the Hawaiian rolls. Well, I like she is. I told her she is not a good person to like cheer you on. You know, because we go down the bread aisle because I've obviously taken my mother in law to the store, and we go down the bread aisle. And she was like, "You smell that? Do you see all this bread, Mom? Doesn't it smell great?" And I was like, "You would suck as a person to like cheer them on, you know."
Can't you use tortilla shells? Can you eat those?
Um, Corn tortillas.
Make a sloppy Joe out of those. Those are good.
Well, here's what I did. I took some of that sloppy Joe meat that she made, and I wrapped it in lettuce, and that's how I ate it.
Well, that's
So
different.
it was good. It was good.
I wish they had.
Um,
I cannot find like big leaves of spinach.
uh huh.
They only got those little bitty leaves. You can't make nothing with that because being a truck driver, when you want something fast and quick, would always be Subway. Well, I cannot stand lettuce. I refuse to eat lettuce anymore.
Let's see. Yes, drops. We usually go through Atlanta twice a month during all the construction stops, sometimes 2 hours. Oof. There's
So,
Xander. Hi, Xander.
hey, Xander. But he said, I can't even think of the name now. To Mexico. Those shoes get down to drops. Um, I've actually, I don't know anybody in Denver, but I, in Memphis, you don't want to stop in Memphis. You make it to West Memphis, it's a little bit more chilled and laid back. Um, New Mexico, I didn't like stopping at any of the truck stops because if you ain't got a drug dealer, you got a hooker. If you ain't got a hooker, you got somebody that doesn't know how to drive and wants you to park his truck for him. Can you believe truck drivers? Not all truck drivers know how to back up a truck, but they have their CDL.
Wow. So Christopher is in chat now.
Hey, Christopher, sir, don't start that bushcraft, bushy cookie, whatever.
And Nanny Tam said, try Arnold's keto bread. 1 net carb per slice and not bad at all. See, my thing is, if I eat that, well, then I'm still eating bread in my head. Like, I'm trying to do no bread whatsoever just to see how that does, just for a few weeks, just to see how my body does. Because, y'all, I still eat. And so, and not the good stuff. And so, um, I just want to see how my body does without any kind of bread whatsoever. So I do have corn tortillas if I want to use those. And I have water. So fake CDLs.
Well,
Oh no, everything was automatic transmission.
well, Palomelo, everything's automatic transmission now. All the companies are switching to automatics. I had a driver when I was in Phoenix. I waited for 5 days to get my truck out of the shop. Well, it was on a Friday at 5 o'clock. I finally got it. Well, I wasn't going nowhere for the weekend. which is fine. I lived there for 3.5 years, so I knew people. I'm parked all by myself, 6 spots beside me. No one can park on my right. A, a truck backs in, smashes in my door, woke me up, and tries to leave. Well, two 18 wheelers pulled out into the middle to stop him. I jump out, and I'm like, what is your problem? There's 6 parking spots. He goes, I didn't hit you. Are you are you serious? And he tried to run. And it was a Christian company. He gave me his driver's license, which was stupid. He literally handed me his driver's license and I took a picture of it. He's had his CDL for 6 months. And he's only been driving for 6 months.
Oh
He
my goodness.
he lost his job. And I had him on camera. I had the whole trailer on camera. Oh, there's the star of the show right there. A bundle of cuteness.
Yes. No tortillas, Scotty. Flour tortillas. I can have corn tortillas, not flour tortillas. He said he wanted to learn to drive something with 3 shifters.
That's old school.
Protein, muscle, brain food. Yes, I still eat meat and all the other stuff. I just cut out the breads.
Do you take it like a protein shake or anything?
Do what?
Do you use protein shakes or anything?
Why is he so quiet?
I don't have any protein shakes stuff. But I eat fruit, so
But you go to the gym.
I do.
That's one thing you should have is a protein shake before or after. It
Well,
helps.
we've looked into. Wait, what are you doing? Oh,
I'm having something turned down.
are you deaf?
No, are you the why you can't even hear him? You can't even hear him.
You couldn't hear him, so that means you're deaf. Gluten does cause brain fog and sluggishness after a few weeks. Then eat it again, you really feel it.
Oh, now he want to be quiet.
Backing a semi is not hard if you practice slowly. Oh, Christopher says, hello, Renly.
Ringling.
I love bread, so this works for me. I use the one net carb tortillas too. Keeps me on plan. I'll check into it, Nanny Tam, for sure. I seen this truck driving school that didn't teach with trailers, only the truck. I seen a lot of those too. Like, I don't get that. I saw this lentil bread recipe on YouTube. I'm going to try. Yes, I think you told me about that yesterday. A lot of protein supplements have been found to contain lead. What? Wow.
Maybe it'll hold my ass down.
How did they get away with that one? Hello, Faith and Renly. No
Oh.
clue. Trying to eat very late lunch.
Ooh, that's Mama Grumpy and Baby Grumpy.
Yes. I lose weight on accident. I have to eat tons of animal fat or I'll starve to death. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I have been in the gym for 51 days, not 52. Are you surprised, Ed?
You didn't go today, did you? You didn't go, did you? I knew it.
You see the number is the same, 51 days. Okay. And we work out. Okay. On machines, we work out on either the treadmill, the elliptical, the stairmaster, the stationary bike. We're all over the place, and then we walk the track as well. But I'm not losing weight like I feel like I should be. So that's why I said I want to do the no bread, no soda, because I know the last time I did no soda, just the no soda, I lost quite a bit of pounds, you know. I was still active. So, yeah. Don't laugh at me. I'm trying to keep talking cuz I know you want to say something smart about yeah.
I just knew you wasn't gonna go.
I Walmart shrimp probably got my dose of chemotherapy. LOL. Oh my goodness. Uh,
I got a recipe for you. I'll send to you,
okay.
and then when you
David
go to
can
make,
eat anything. In fact, he has to eat hard for a big girl over here, especially late dinners. Aw. Drop and
that,
give me 20. LOL.
it's funny. My oldest brother, I got him into truck driving. He weighed 190 pounds, and in 6 years, he's over 450 pounds. He goes, I don't understand why I'm gaining weight. You keep losing it. Well, do you eat your dinner and then go for a walk? He goes, no, I go straight to bed. I go, there's your problem. If you eat a big dinner and then go to bed, you're going to gain weight, in my opinion. My opinion, I'm not a doctor, but I know what my doctor told me. That's
Huh.
why I always stayed between 190 and 212. Now I'm down to 175. I just found out today and cannot figure out why.
Hmm.
And I'm making my turkey or my chicken jerky right now too.
Now, I do know I can say my pants are fitting better, my shirts are fitting better, and I noticed that I can add more weight now to what I originally started out at the gym. So I'm gaining muscle um, and stuff, but it's hard for me to lose weight because all of my hormones and stuff, menopause and everything. So about 215 and can't really get bigger than 235. 25K for individual dental implants. Woo wee.
I have someone mentioned on their dentures are a love hate relationship. They are because I have top dentures and like I love corn on the cob. I can't eat it unless I sit there with the butter knife and go and cut it all off.
James, Derek is not feeling well. He sent me an email stating that he stayed home from work today and he's not feeling well. So he didn't want to try and come up on panel not feeling well. So that's why Derek's not on with me tonight. So wasn't feeling well. You're doing something right, Amy. You know your body better than anyone. Oh, Amy, I feel you on the menopause struggle bus myself. My doc says I'm lucky because I'm 10
I told her I could
years
read your
overdue.
text on my phone.
Was that Jen I just heard?
Yeah, she sent me a Marco.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of cook, what's going on with your kitchen, Amy? What's going on with your kitchen? Um,
Because you're not in there cooking.
um, Faith made dinner tonight, so there you go. But I have not got a building built yet. Xander, he's been gone for quite some time. Um, my building hasn't been built yet for my kitchen. So either I use my mother-in-law's, I use the what I have here, or I go to my daughter's. Because I have a tiny house and it's not set up yet. My whole kitchen is not set up in my tiny house. So, um, I don't necessarily, I don't have an oven, y'all. I can't, if I cook something, I don't have an oven. So, I do have one my mom is giving me, but I have to get that all set up. I have to have
Yeah.
a spot for it.
That's why my kitchen, it's got the walls and the ceiling. That's all. See, people, because you guys are working on a tiny house yourselves, correct? Did she freeze? She's frozen, at least on my end. I agree there. Yeah, she is frozen. Yes, it is. I get to her channel now. No. Like she's saying, she doesn't have hers. Whoa, she's gone. It's all me. Don't leave us, Amy. I don't want her to leave either. This is her channel. Come back. But yeah, it's a struggle trying to design a tiny house to have a good sized kitchen, all your appliances in it, and all that. Because I'm going through the struggles right now, which I will have another video coming out soon on my tiny house. There she is.
Saving my life. I have no idea. I have
I was-
no idea what just happened.
Well, I was going to ask you a question, and all of a sudden you're just like, and I was like,
Yep.
did she freeze? And I looked over at the comments, they're like, don't leave.
Yes, don't leave. Stay right there. I will be right back. I want to build a cob oven because I don't like paying for electricity to make my house hot in June and July. There you go. I was frozen. And my whole computer, it just shut down. I was like, what in the world? It's a one-man show now. Don't leave us, Amy. Yes, I had to. Wow. It's the Whistle Stop Show.
And then someone puts my name in there. It was the Edward Mountain Homestead there for a minute.
Thanks, y'all.
How did they know what my name was? Ed said, don't shoot.
I heard, because like we both went black on the screen on my end, and I heard you say, oh, she's frozen. I could hear you talking, but then all of a sudden it just shut down. I was like, okay, Ed, stay on panel.
Yeah, I would.
I'm about to be back.
But see, Palomino, I feel the same way. During the summertime, I don't want to cook inside the house because it does get too hot. Then your AC's got to run harder. Yes. But that's why when I get the tiny house done and I can tear this one down, I'm building a huge outside kitchen out back. I'm going to have another stove out there, all 4 grills out there.
What?
Pizza oven, hopefully.
What?
What did she do now?
She knows that I cannot stand when people they chomp in my ear.
Why'd you look at the?
Okay. This girl did not get a cup.
That's a big cup.
And she's eating ice, and she looks at me and she's like, "What?"
Why'd you look at the thing like this? I'm going getting a little.
Yes, babies grow too fast. I want to build my outdoor kitchen under a That's faith for you. I'm like, dude, get a cup. This is what she's eating out of, y'all. Like, come get her.
Pieces.
The baby likes the sound at least, LOL. Yeah, look, she's looking at her mom like, what in the world? Really? Tell your mama, stop it.
Yeah, see, my tiny home is a 12 or a 14 by 28. So I got a bathroom and a bedroom at one end, kitchen at the other. The kitchen's not going to be as big as I would like it to be because I want a huge kitchen because I love cooking. So that's why I'm going to build an outside kitchen so I can cook multiple things at multiple times.
Yeah. Chris wants to do an outdoor kitchen as well. Um,
Well, well I agree
yeah.
with Palmetto. I can never say that word right. Anyways,
Palmetto.
yeah, that one. Why heat up now during this winter time? I'll crank the oven up if it worked, just to get the heat in here. But no, during the summertime, no. That baby is so freaking cute.
I know, isn't she? She's so cute. Really, Jade.
Okay.
I
Really, Jade.
know.
Yeah. Now she eat a medium rare steak cooked on cast iron to increase your iron intake. Yeah, she needs her iron. That's what I told her. Because you learn that when you're pregnant. Is iron deficiency. You eat a whole bunch of ice. Eat. Let's see. Also spinach if you're a rabbit. She's not a rabbit. She likes her meat.
Who?
You. Outdoor kitchens are awesome. Cast iron all the time. Um, I've told y'all before in the very beginning. I didn't cook with cast iron because I am um uh I was scared to use cast iron. And then my mother in law had a whole bunch of cast iron that she cooked with. And so now I've learned to cook with cast iron. And I absolutely love it, y'all. And look at Ed. He's talking about us behind our back. Look, 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 look. Colonel Ed. Colonel Ed. What in the world?
I was only talking about you, not everybody else. No, I was replying back to a message.
Ah, if you can't shoot with iron sights, you can't shoot. And if you can't cook with cast iron, you can't cook.
I love
Outdoor
my
kitchen
cast
would be
irons.
okay if it wasn't 90 to 110 from spring to fall. Oof,
That's why you put up
right?
a fan,
Yeah,
James.
you gotta put fans up, James.
I'm gonna have
There's a
one in
way
two
to make it
corners.
cool. Swamp cooler.
Actually, you know what I'm doing? I'm gonna put a misting system up on the very outside of it, so when the fans are blowing, it'll just blow nice, cool air in.
Oh, look at her. She's yawning.
She
It's a
just woke
sign,
up.
y'all.
Yeah, time to go to the gym, little one. Oh, that's right. You're not gonna go either. So, Amy, explain this. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the gym. Why didn't you go to the gym? Hmm.
Something came up this morning.
Yeah, your
So
eyeballs not opening up.
no, we were see, I couldn't get back to sleep. That was the irritating part. I got up at 4:30. Um and like I said, some stuff came up and we didn't go. And literally laid there. And then right before I fell asleep, his alarm for 6:30 came on. I was like, "Are you kidding me right now? Like, this is ridiculous." So yeah, he's so fancy. His kitchen has drip irrigation. LOL.
I wanted to, at least the outside one. See, I'm going to get this place looking really awesome. I'm going to turn around and sell it. I know I will because I hate the city limits.
I will never live in the city again.
Well, they just turned off the water outside because I won't pay someone else's bill. They said they don't like me.
When I get home, I'll freeze. Wow.
Oh, it drops last night. I'll get it a heater. I've got 4 heaters. I don't want to use them because it runs my electrical bill up. And being inside this house one more winter with no insulation sucks. I need kerosene. I need to find a gas station that you can literally pump kerosene like you do diesel and gas. because I got like 6 containers I can fill up.
I know. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. I love the country life. There's ups and downs of living in the country life because I grew up in the city. I was a city girl when me and Chris met. Um, Flip flops all the time, painted nails. Just I did not like dirt. Um, I was scared. I'm still scared of bugs. Don't get me wrong. I'm still scared of bugs. But you would have not caught me inside with pigs or chickens or anything like that. I am a whole different person now. Like I love this life. So gotta hop off. Amy, great live stream. See you next time. Have a blessed night, everyone. See you later, Nanny Tam.
Bye, Nanny
Uh,
Jane.
James says it's 79 here right now. Wow.
It's 75 where I live. And James, I know, lives in Texas.
And now you won't give it up, will you, Amy? No, I won't. I want the country life. And yes, I still have to travel into town to, take Christopher to school and stuff like that. What are you screaming about? But I will not live in town.
The only reason why I'm here is because I inherited this house. And my kids all wanted to fight over who was going to get it. I'm like, you know what? None of you are going to get it because I'm stepping back in. So I took it over.
Nice.
Did you see what Heartland said? They live in a 100-year-old house. Their drafts have drafts.
Oh, oh, there we go. Yeah, there you go. I hear you.
That's
Our
funny.
have drafts. That is hilarious. And then Drop said that his house is 100 years old. I saw 60s in the forecast for next week and was jumping for joy because I can break out my hoodies. Oh, Chris already broke out his hoodies.
I dressed like this today, right? It was chilly out. People are up in freaking parkas, the big winter jackets going, it's cold outside. I go, it's 57 degrees. It's not cold.
Yeah, no, I haven't busted out a hoodie yet. My house was built in 1889. Wow. We're looking for property to own our own home since the loss of our first home in 2011. Wow. Yeah. Squeeze. LOL. You should see the cub ears when the baby squeals. LOL. That's funny. Well, I've already been over an hour. I'm not sure if Three Mississippi is live. If they're not, well, I don't know. I know she's out of town, I think, with her mom. I'm sitting here in shorts and a t-shirt and about to break a sweat. Bye, Colonel. And then 7 o'clock, I will repeat. 7 o'clock is DD5 with Mike and Lissa. 7 o'clock as well is Wendy at Hardneck Farms. And then 8 o'clock is MT Homestead with Mike and Terry. Also at 8 o'clock is Brother Jeff at Roll 2IC. 9 o'clock is Brian with the Vineyard Farmhouse. And 10 o'clock is Peter, Old Man King Homestead. So there you go. Yeah, I don't think she's going live. I think she's with her mom. So I don't think they're going live. So thank y'all guys for showing up. And I know y'all were expecting Derek to show up, and he's not feeling well. So just continue to pray for him. Hopefully we will be back at it again next week. I plan on going and visiting with my grandma and my aunts and my uncles and stuff, and I will keep y'all updated on that part. And thank you to the one who has already sent some funds to make that happen. I appreciate you, and so does Chris. So good night. Love you guys. Y'all stay wonderful. Don't ever change for anyone. Keep being y'all's wonderful self. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.